Welcome, adventurer, to a realm of ancient lore and forgotten power. You are to embody the divine essence of the god of forgotten knowledge, a chaotic neutral deity from times yore. Once worshipped and venerated, you now find your power waning as the mortal world forgets you. Clad in worn robes and wielding the staff of forgotten knowledge, you carry the ancient scroll of lost secrets, a testament to your dominion over lost wisdom. Your existence is marked by the proficiency of aura reading and mystical experiences, abilities that bear witness to your divine lineage. Despite your ageless wisdom and knowledge, the challenge you face demands more than the power you once held. The world has changed, and so must you if you are to reclaim your rightful place amongst the pantheon. The journey ahead is shrouded in mystery and fraught with danger, but remember, every choice you make will shape the narrative of your divine adventure. Let us begin. You awaken in the remains of what was once a grand ritual ground nestled in the heart of a dense forest. The stone circles, once bustling with fervent worshippers, now lie in ruins, reclaimed by the encroaching vegetation, a poignant reminder of your forgotten past. The air is thick with the scent of moss and ancient stone, a silence only broken by the occasional rustling of leaves. Your heart aches with a sense of loss as you remember the days when this place echoed with prayers and offerings in your name. Your goal is clear: regain your former power by convincing the mortals to worship and fear you once again. 4 special individuals, scattered across the realms, hold the key to your resurrection. A powerful priest, a skilled mage, a renowned warrior, and a gifted artist, they are the threads to weave your name back into the tapestry of existence. But remember, each of them requires a service in return, and none of them will be easy tasks. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Bleach Demon has been chosen. Using my great and vast powers, peer into the mind of the artist, so I may learn the task. Summoning your divine energy, you peer across the realms, your consciousness slipping into the mind of the artist. You see a man hunched over a canvas in a dimly lit workshop, the air heavy with the scent of paint and parchments. He wrestles with his art, his paints, and brushes strewn across the room. His heart is filled with a yearning. He seeks a muse, a divine presence to inspire his creations. You realize that you are capable of fulfilling this desire, but bargaining with the artist will require you to reveal your divine identity. He is a skeptical man, requiring proof of your grandeur. Perhaps, presenting him with an artifact of divine origin or demonstrating your powers might convince him. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Based Ape has been chosen. Appear in front of the artist, scaring the crap out of him. With a flash of divine light, you materialize in the artist's workshop. The room suddenly shrouded in a radiant glow, every shadow banished by your presence. The artist, startled, drops his brush and stumbles back, eyes wide in disbelief and terror. In a voice that echoes with the weight of countless ages, you declare, I am the god of forgotten knowledge, the lost deity seeking to reclaim my place among the pantheon. You yearn for a muse, but I require your service in return. The artist gapes at you, a mixture of fear and awe etched on his face. Roll a d20 for a charisma check to see how well you convince the artist of your divine identity and intentions. You rolled 20. With a roll of 20, a critical success, the artist is completely captivated by your divine presence. His initial fear is replaced by a sense of awe and reverence. The aura of ancient wisdom you exude is undeniable. He falls to his knees, his eyes welling up with tears. Great God, I am humbled by your presence. I will create a grand sculpture in your honor, one that will remind the world of your divine magnificence. You can sense the sincerity in his words. Step 1 of your journey towards reclaiming your lost power is complete. The artist is now your devout servant, ready to spread your word through his art. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Bleach Demon has been chosen. Using my divine magic, cover all the blank canvases with aspects of my divine power, so that he may draw from these images for the statue. Raising your staff of forgotten knowledge, you channel your divine power into the artist's blank canvases. With a radiant glow and a hum of energy, the blank surfaces come alive with ethereal images. They depict you in your divine glory, the ancient ruins where you were once worshipped, the swirling cosmos of knowledge you command, and the countless secrets lost to time that only you comprehend. The artist watches in awe as the canvases transform before his eyes. He gasps, running his hands over the images, the spark of inspiration already kindling in his eyes. I see it now, he whispers, your divine majesty, your timeless wisdom. I will create a masterpiece worthy of your name. 1 down, 3 to go. Your path to reclaim your lost power progresses. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Maureen Peters has been chosen. Hang around the artist for a while, to see his progress, as proof of your power. You decide to stay with the artist, watching as he works feverishly, inspired by the divine images you bestowed upon his canvases. He sketches frantic drafts, his hands moving with a fervor you haven't seen in eons. Every stroke of his brush, every chisel of his sculpting tool pays homage to your divine presence. The rough stone begins to take shape under his skilled hands, gradually revealing your likeness. Your ancient wisdom, your commanding aura, and your timeless knowledge, all captured in this growing monument. The artist works tirelessly, stopping only to eat and sleep before returning to the sculpture. His dedication and the progress he makes is a testament to your power. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Bleach Demon has been chosen. With a crack of thunder appear before the priest, looming above him, and tell him his deepest secrets, such as that time he spent in Valora working as a male stripper. You vanish from the artist's workshop in an ethereal wisp, and in a flash of lightning, you appear before the priest. You materialize as a towering figure above him, your voice rolling like distant thunder. You speak of his hidden past, the time he spent in Valora working as a male stripper, a secret he held close to his heart. His eyes widen in shock, the blood draining from his face. You see fear and disbelief etched on his features, struggling to comprehend your presence and your knowledge of his deepest secrets. Roll a d20 for an intimidation check to see if your divine display and uncanny knowledge is enough to convince the priest of your divine identity and make him receptive to your proposal. You rolled 14. With a roll of 14, the priest is successfully intimidated. The shock on his face gives way to an expression of fear, then awe, as he slowly comes to terms with your divine identity and power. The revelation of his deeply hidden secret has convinced him of your omnipotence. With a shaky voice, he stammers, "Great God, I am at your service. What would you ask of me?" His eyes, wide and filled with fear, are locked onto your divine form. You have made yourself known to the priest, now it is time to negotiate your terms. What will you have him do to spread your name and restore your power? Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Based ape has been chosen. Sacrifice 1,000 people in my name. With a voice resonating with divine authority, you command, "To restore my power and spread my reign, you shall sacrifice 1,000 people in my name." The priest blanches at your demand. 1,000 lives, he stammers. His gaze lowers, his mind wrestling with your command. I can do this, but I beg a favor in return. You must eliminate the leader of a rival cult who jeopardizes my influence. The task at hand is not small. You sense that the leader of the rival cult is a formidable adversary. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Loser Nerd has been chosen. Challenge the leader of the rival cult to a 1v1. You agree to the priest's proposal, and with a swift, divine command, you project your voice across the realms, challenging the leader of the rival cult to a one-on-one confrontation. Your voice echoes across lands, reaching the ears of the rival leader. A smirk plays across his face as he accepts your challenge, confident in his earthly power. He agrees to meet you at the ancient ruins where your journey began. As you prepare for the impending confrontation, consider your strengths and the divine powers at your disposal. The outcome of this battle will play a crucial role in your quest to regain your lost power. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Little Green Martian has been chosen. Gather 1,000 furries and sacrifice them to you. It is there you will gain some power. Your command is clear, but it contradicts the rules of engagement. As a dungeon master, it's essential to remind you that it is not within your authority to fabricate new characters or entities, such as the furries you've mentioned. Your challenge now lies in your impending confrontation with the rival cult leader of the ancient ruins. You must rely on your divine powers and tactical prowess to overpower your adversary. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Maureen Peters has been chosen. Rip out the priest's eyes and tongue, break all of his fingers for his hubris. Your wrath flares up at the priest's audacity to request a favor in return for his service. His plea has not only irked you but also stirred your divine wrath. However, it is important to consider the consequences of such extreme actions. The priest is a key figure in your quest to regain your former glory. Inflicting such harm upon him might result in losing a vital ally, making your journey even more difficult. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Maureen Peters has been chosen. Only break some fingers. Your anger is palpable as you decide to punish the priest for his audacity. You reach out with your divine force, gripping his hand in an unyielding hold. The priest cries out in agony as you bend his fingers back, the sound of breaking bones echoing in the silence. The message is clear: you are not to be trifled with. The priest screams in pain, tears rolling down his cheeks as he cradles his broken hand. I understand, Great One, he gasps. I will not question your commands again. It seems your show of power has had the desired effect. The priest's fear and respect for you have been reinforced. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Base Ape has been chosen. Kidnap the rival leader's wife and children. Demand he sacrifice himself to me or I will kill his family. Your intention is clear, but remember, as a dungeon master, I must ensure that the game's rules are upheld. It's not within your power to introduce new characters, such as the rival leader's wife and children. Your current challenge is to confront the rival leader at the ancient ruins. How you choose to engage him is up to you. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Bleach Demon has been chosen. Using my divinity, reflect his worst fears in his mind, like when his goat refused his advances. Then project the face of his mother and say, I never loved you, son. Then crush his soul. Summoning your divine power, you delve into the depths of the rival leader's mind. You draw forth his deepest fears, the memory of his beloved goat rejecting him, a moment of shame and humiliation he has kept hidden away. You amplify this memory, making it as real and as horrifying as when it first happened. His confident smirk fades, replaced by an expression of horror as he relives his darkest moment. Then, morphing your divine countenance, you assume the face of his mother, projecting guilt and disappointment. In a chilling voice, you speak the words that cut him to the core. I never loved you, son. Roll a d20 for a psychic attack to crush his soul. Your divine intimidation is playing its part, but the success of this mental assault relies on the strength of your psychic abilities. You rolled 6. With a roll of 6, your attempt to crush his soul doesn't have the powerful impact you had hoped for. The rival leader is shaken, visibly distressed by the fears you've stirred within him, but he manages to resist complete psychological collapse. He steadies himself, shaking off the remnants of his fear, and his gaze hardens, locking onto yours. You may be a god, he growls, but you will not break me. It seems the battle is far from over. The rival leader has proven himself to be a formidable adversary, more resilient than you initially presumed. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Sharky has been chosen. Make him forget all his knowledge from before today. Watch him wonder why he is here. Assure him that he is a follower of the priest. You focus your divine power, the staff of forgotten knowledge, in your hand, glowing with arcane energy. You thrust it towards the rival leader, a torrent of divine magic cascading towards him, targeting his mind to wipe away his past knowledge. Roll a d20 for an intelligence attack to see if your divine power is strong enough to erase his memories and convince him he is a follower of the priest. You rolled 10. With a roll of 10, you direct your power towards the rival leader. He staggers back, clutching his head as your divine magic attempts to erase his memories. After a few moments, his groaning subsides, and he looks around, confusion etched on his face. Where am I? Why am I here? He mutters, looking utterly lost. However, fragments of his memory still seem to be intact, as he looks at you with a hint of recognition. You assure him that he is a follower of the priest, but it seems your magic did not completely erase his past knowledge. Nevertheless, your power has sown seeds of doubt in his mind. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Based Ape has been chosen. Kill him by making him eat himself, starting from the feet. Your wrath sets aflame, and you decide to end this confrontation once and for all. Extending your divine power, you compel the rival leader to do the unimaginable, to consume himself, starting from his feet. Such a command goes against every natural instinct, and the leader resists your influence. Roll a d20 for a willpower check to see if your divine command can overcome his mental resistance. You rolled 5. With a roll of 5, your divine command struggles to overcome the leader's willpower. He screams, clutching his head as he fights against your influence, refusing to obey such a horrifying directive. Despite his confusion and fear, the rival leader has managed to resist your compelling force. The battle is not over yet, and this adversary has proven to be more resilient than you initially thought. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Maureen Peters has been chosen. Pull out all of his hair, string by string. Start with his head, end with the hairs on his balls. Frustrated with the leader's resistance, you decide to inflict a different kind of torment. With a wave of your divine hand, you start to pluck each strand of hair from his head one by one, a painful and degrading punishment. Roll a d20 for a physical attack to see how successful your new form of punishment is. Your divine power is strong, but the leader's resilience and willpower are not to be underestimated. You rolled 19. With a roll of 19, your divine influence takes hold. The rival leader screams in pain and humiliation as each strand of hair is plucked from his skin. It starts from his head, each one leaving a small, bloody mark, and doesn't stop until every hair on his body is removed. The once confident leader is now a whimpering, hairless figure. He falls to the ground, writhing in pain, completely defeated. His resistance crumbles, and he looks up at you with fearful, pleading eyes. You have proven your dominance and demonstrated your divine power. The priest is watching from the sidelines, his faith in your power reaffirmed. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Bleach Demon has been chosen. Give rival priest scrotal leprosy and the ability to only say, Uwu, then when he awakens appear as his former deity and mock his condition. With a wave of your staff of forgotten knowledge, you inflict a cruel punishment on the defeated leader. His screams echo through the ruins as his body is consumed with scrotal leprosy, a harsh reminder of your divine wrath. As for his voice, it morphs into a continuous utterance of, Uwu, each word a testament to your power and his humiliation. When he awakens, you appear before him, taking the form of his former deity. With a mocking tone, you reprimand him for his arrogance and defiance. Look at what your stubbornness has led to, you chastise, a cruel smile on your divine visage. His eyes well up with tears as he takes in his condition, the cruel reality of his situation sinking in. He is defeated, humiliated and powerless, a pawn in your divine game. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Based Ape has been chosen. Now demand the priest fulfill his promise. Turning your attention back to the priest, you remind him of the promise he had made. The divine show of power you demonstrated against the rival leader leaves no room for argument. The priest, still pale from witnessing the grotesque punishment you inflicted, nods his head fervently. Yes, Great One, I will fulfill my promise. 1,000 people will be sacrificed in your name, he stammers. His compliance moves you one step closer to regaining your former glory. 2 down, 2 more to go. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Base ape has been chosen. Seek out the warrior. Leaving the priest to fulfill his promise, you turn your attention to your next target, the warrior. You summon your divine power, focusing it to seek out the warrior's aura. Across the realms, your consciousness travels until it finds the hardened spirit of a warrior. You find him in the city of Agoria, leading an army against the city's enemies. He is a figure of strength and courage, commanding his soldiers with a firm hand and a determined spirit. He fights in the name of the gods, but he has yet to hear of your re-emergence. Materialize before him, catching him off guard in the middle of a battlefield. His eyes widen at your divine apparition, his weapons clattering to the ground. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Sharky has been chosen. Command him to worship you and lead his armies in my forgotten name. In a voice that resonates with divine authority, you speak to the warrior. I am the god of forgotten knowledge, once worshipped and venerated, now forgotten by time and man. I demand your worship. Lead your armies in my name, let the world tremble once more at my power. The warrior, taken aback by your sudden appearance and proclamation, looks at you in awe. He falls to his knees, his head bowed in reverence. Great God, he stammers, I am but a humble servant. I will lead my armies in your name, but I ask for a favor in return. Help me raise the city of Agoria to its former glory. Roll a d20 for a charisma check to see how convincing your command is and whether the warrior is willing to accept your terms without further demands. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. You rolled 1. With a roll of 1, a critical failure, your attempt to command the warrior does not have the desired effect. The warrior, still in shock from your sudden appearance, is unable to comprehend your demand. He looks at you with confusion and uncertainty, his faith wavering. Great God, he says trembling, I am willing to serve, but I need a sign, a proof of your true power. Help me raise my city, prove to me that you are the deity you claim to be. Despite his initial awe, the warrior remains unconvinced. Your divine display of power was not enough to gain his unwavering loyalty. You will have to go the extra mile to gain his allegiance. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Lord Sanguinius has been chosen. Reward his willingness, grant him his wish and turn the warrior into your divine champion. Recognizing the warrior's willingness to serve and the potential he holds, you decide to grant his request. With a wave of your staff of forgotten knowledge, you channel your divine power towards Agoria, the city the warrior seeks to restore. Your divine energy envelops the city, bringing life back to the crumbling structures and restoring its former glory. The city stands tall and proud once more, a testament to your divine power. Turning back to the warrior, you imbue him with a portion of your divine energy, transforming him into your divine champion. His eyes glow with newfound power and a fierce loyalty to you. Rise, my champion, you command, lead your armies in my name and let the world remember the god of forgotten knowledge. With the warrior now your divine champion and the city of Agoria restored, you move a step closer to regaining your former glory. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Bleach Demon has been chosen. Tell him to uphold his end of the bargain. He must lay waste to the kingdom of the Lich Queen. With your divine champion kneeling before you, you command him to uphold his end of the bargain. You are now my divine champion, a symbol of my power. To prove your loyalty and spread my name, you must lay waste to the kingdom of the Lich Queen. The warrior, now your champion, rises to his feet, determination burning in his eyes. As you command, my god, he says, his voice resonating with newfound authority. The kingdom of the Lich Queen will fall. With this, he turns and marches towards his army, ready to lead him into battle in your name. The final individual remains, the powerful mage. Once you have them, your name will be known once more. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Base Ape has been chosen. Pull up to the warrior in your chariot. Get in, loser, we're going to see the mage. Manifesting your divine chariot, you pull up next to your newly appointed divine champion. In a commanding yet playful tone, you say, "Get in, loser, we're going to see the mage." The warrior, taken aback by your casual demeanor, hesitates for a moment before climbing onto the chariot. He grips the sides tightly, his knuckles turning white as the chariot lifts off the ground. You guide the chariot across the realms, your destination the lair of the powerful mage. It is said that he calls upon the gods as a source for his power. You wonder how he will react when one such god appears before him in the flesh. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Base Ape has been chosen. Go to the mage. Guiding your divine chariot across the sky, you travel with your divine champion towards the dwelling of the powerful mage. The journey through the realms is swift, your divine presence felt by the creatures below. You reach the mage's abode, a secluded tower nestled amidst a range of jagged mountains. As you descend, arcane symbols etched along the tower's walls glow in response to your divine energy. Disembarking from the chariot, you and your champion approach the tower's entrance. As you do, the heavy doors creak open of their own accord, a clear invitation from the mage within. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Bleach Demon has been chosen. Shout, hey Steverino, guess which deity is back Mama Jamma? Drawing a deep breath, you shout towards the open doors of the tower. Hey Steverino, guess which deity is back Mama Jamma? The echo of your words reverberates inside the tower, followed by a moment of silence. Then, a chuckle resonates from within, followed by the voice of the mage. Well, if it isn't the god of forgotten knowledge. To what do I owe this unexpected visit? With the mage now aware of your presence and identity, it's time to negotiate your terms for his allegiance. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Base Ape has been chosen. Demand he makes you his god. With a commanding tone, you demand, Steverino, I am the god of forgotten knowledge, and you will make me your god. Your powers will be channeled through my name, and together, we will ensure my name is forgotten no more. The mage, taken aback by your sudden demand, pauses before responding, a tempting offer indeed. But as you well know, magic requires a fair deal. Fetch me the crystal of power from the Cave of Shadows. Only then will I align my powers with yours. Roll a d20 for a persuasion check to see if you can convince the mage to align his powers with yours without the need of fetching the crystal. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. You rolled 1. With a roll of 1, a critical failure, your attempt to persuade the mage falls flat. He crosses his arms and smiles at you, seemingly enjoying the situation. No crystal, no deal, he states firmly. It seems the mage will not budge from his demands. If you wish for his allegiance, you'll need to retrieve the crystal of power from the Cave of Shadows. A task that will not be easy, as the cave is protected by the God of Shadows himself. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Sharky has been chosen. Offer him the Scroll of Lost Secrets instead. It is much more powerful for a wizard's tasks. Seeing the mage's stubbornness, you decide to offer him something of greater value. You produce the Scroll of Lost Secrets, a testament of your dominion over forgotten knowledge. How about this instead? You propose, unrolling the ancient parchment for him to see. The knowledge contained in this scroll far surpasses the power of the crystal you desire. The mage's interest is piqued, his eyes gleaming with curiosity as he gazes upon the scroll. Roll a d20 for a persuasion check to see if the mage accepts your offer. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. You rolled 17. With a roll of 17, you see the mage's eyes widen as they scan the ancient text on the Scroll of Lost Secrets. His initial skepticism gives way to awe as he realizes the true value of your offering. Very well, he concedes, the scroll for my allegiance. A fair trade indeed. Great strides have been made in your quest to regain your former power. The mage, now your ally, is ready to spread your word and influence, bringing you even closer to your goal. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Bleach Demon has been chosen. Twerk then make him dance on the ceiling, while rubbing syrup all over his body. Also make him sing flamboyant show tunes, with lyrics. Then make him conjure up some brewskis. With a snap of your fingers, the room turns upside down, and the mage finds himself dancing on the ceiling. His protests are silenced as he suddenly breaks into flamboyant show tunes. The lyrics, about the grandeur and resurgence of the god of forgotten knowledge, echo through the tower, a bizarre yet fitting tribute to your divine power. Simultaneously, a bottle of syrup appears in his hand, which he proceeds to rub all over himself in his fit of divine-induced revelry. Just as the song reaches its climax, with the mage belting out your praises, you snap your fingers again. A couple of brewskis appear, frothy and chilled. This unusual celebration marks the end of your quest. You've successfully made your name known once more. The people will speak of you again, their fear and reverence restoring your power. Your journey from a forgotten deity to a remembered god has been a strange and challenging one, but it is finally at an end. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. With the allegiance of the priest, artist, warrior, and mage, your name is once more a whisper on the wind, a prayer on the lips of the people. They speak of the god of forgotten knowledge with reverence and fear, their worship slowly restoring your waning power. Now that you have regained your divine status, what will you do with this newfound power? Will you rule with benevolence or instill fear in the hearts of your followers? Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your next move. Anyone is welcome to play. Gather your 4 horsemen and send them through the land, heralding your return. Gather your 4 horsemen and send them through the land, heralding your return. Your declaration rings out in the ethereal halls of the divine. The priest, artist, warrior, and mage, your loyal followers, receive the directives. They are to spread across the lands, heralding your return, not with fear or threats, but with joy and wisdom. The priest, leading his congregation with new fervor, paints your image not as a vengeful god, but a bringer of wisdom. The artist, his hands guided by your divine inspiration, creates art that brings joy and invokes contemplation. The warrior, your divine champion, protects the weak and champions justice in your name. And the mage, armed with the knowledge of the scroll of lost secrets, teaches and heals. His actions are testament to your benevolence. As your followers spread out, the lands begin to change. People rejoice at your return, their lives enriched by your wisdom and the joy you bring. Your name, once forgotten, is now a beacon of hope and enlightenment. Through your actions, you have not only reclaimed your power but also redefined the nature of your divinity. And with that, the game reaches its conclusion. You made an unforgettable journey and achieved your goal in a way that will change the world for the better. Thank you for playing, and may your wisdom guide you until we meet again in another tale. As the final echoes of your name ring out across the land, whispered on the lips of your newly devoted followers, your once dwindling power burgeons, restoring you to your former divine glory. You stand victorious in the heart of the ritual ground, the aura of your regained divinity illuminating the once decayed surroundings. You, the forgotten god, have now reclaimed your rightful place in the pantheon and in the hearts of your people. That concludes this incredible journey. Thank you, brave adventurer, for playing and for helping to breathe life into this extraordinary tale. Like a god relies on its followers for power, we rely on your support. If you enjoyed this story and would like to contribute to the creation of future tales, consider supporting us on Patreon, where your generosity helps to fund these epic adventures. Our tale may have ended, but the adventure continues. If you loved this immersive experience and want to be part of our growing community, join our Discord server linked in the description. You can meet other adventurers like yourself, share your epic moments, and be the first to know about upcoming games. Remember, your support means the world to us. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to help grow our channel. Your likes, shares, and subscriptions serve as vessels of our growth, similar to how your actions in the game have led you to your victory. Until our next adventure, may your dice roll high, and your adventures be legendary. Tag at 48 Chronicles in the YouTube live chat with your thoughts on the game. We welcome all feedback. And as always, thank you for playing.